What is
Hi.
it?
You lot bounty hunters, be careful ahead. The Goborn King's no joke. I tried taking out his little friends first, but then the Goborn King suddenly became stronger. If you're going to go fight it, don't let it be the last one standing. Too late for that. It worked out fine. It was just a war of attrition, one that I won.
Oh, jeez.
So you want to return to the city? Yes. Yes, I do. Leaving a dungeon. When leaving a dungeon, you can choose to return to town and camp or continue your travels. However, if you explored the dungeon, you cannot travel again elsewhere on that day. Returning to town or camping will be your only choices. If you set up camp, you can travel from the dungeon next day.
Hey.
It's going to be night soon. We can't take the runner out in the dark. So should we call it a day and head back? Yeah, let's return to town.
Okay then.
Are you sure? Yes.
Right?
Got it. Let's return to the city and rest up. Back to the Martyra Tavern.
All right.
Well, that's the Goborn King taken care of then. Now the people who live around Martyra can rest easy. Let woe befall any monster who underestimates his opponents. Are we still on that? But the lesson is learned. Even should something pose no great threat on its own, strength is often found in numbers. We've got to go report in at the recruitment center. Frey, let's get to that soon. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow before we set out. Well then, are we all sufficiently prepared? And I mean food stuff as well. Though if our stocks run low, the giant sandworm larvae along the way would more than suffice. No, I'd rather die.
What?
Thank you. Was that sarcasm? I get the sense it wasn't.
Guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us, and then we can hit the hay. Did Gallica say, like vocally, I guess let's split up? She was so offended by Hulkenberg wanting to eat the sandworm babies that she was like, nope, you're off the team. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
July 2nd, Water's Day, daybreak. Or not, it's afternoon now.
Is it finally time?
Today's the day we
So?
depart. Everyone's already headed for the gauntlet run. Are you ready? I would like to buy some more medicine, if at all possible. And also report my bounty.
More people missing.
Oh, they're closed. Here the receptionist has to step away to help patrols. Sounds like he has it rough. We should check back, though, after we get further along with Ismay. Fine. Fine. Y'all just don't want to pay me, is what it is. I could have used, what was the reward for that? 15K? I could have used that to buy a bunch of medicine. I'll need armor.
What'll I do here?
Is there a church here somewhere that I could go to get my armor fixed?
Hey.
I don't know if the game will let me teleport back to wherever. The capital. Okay. Let's see. Medicine, we have 12. Fairy dust, revival medicine. Notebook of Remembrance. Give me like 3 of those. You know what? Give me like 3 of all of the... In case one of these gets really annoying in the moment, better to have than not have. Have plenty of Ariadne's thread. Medicine, I would feel better having more. I'm gonna buy more. I should have bought this when it was on sale. Okay, revival, I think we're good with that. Appraise my stuff. The gritty weapon. What are we looking at here? Damascus bow. Okay. No one is the gunner right now, though. So it's not very helpful. Is there no church?
All right then.
Those are just two stores. Okay. I guess not. I guess there is no church here. All right then. Take me to the gauntlet, right?
Let's head there right away.
Can I teleport back to town real quick?
Where to?
Will it let me or no? No. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oh well.
Aha! I've been waiting. Let's go sniff out that bounty, shall we?
Okay, route map.
Let's move.
Let's head to Highsmay's hideout. The giant sandworm's nest will be next. All right, we are
hurry.
off
This place here.
to here. We're gonna pass a rival. I'm interested to see what that does.
This place here.
Okay, let's go.
You would pursue peril.
Considering the distance, we'll need to camp along the way. Are you sure you're prepared? Yeah, good enough.
Haha! Tally-ho then.
All right, we're off then. I'll take her up to full throttle, so hang on to something.
Trusting the advice of Morris, Barden's right-hand man, the party takes the gauntlet runner towards the giant sandworm's nest. They could not know what they will encounter here, nor that it might be only the beginning of their trials.
Are you implying Man Bun Guy was not trustworthy, Mr. Narrator? That's rude. Okay, neither of my friends wants to hang out with me. Kind of rude of them. We could get our courage up. Is there anything for me to steal from the pantry? There sure
What's
is.
this?
Mellow milk and fragrant spice. Okay. Let's see. Part of me wants to cook something. Even though I feel like a better use of my time would be getting my social stats up. What does Pride and Persuasion do? Is this Eloquence? This book outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I haven't started it yet. Nurse probably left this here, huh? Let's take it over to the window if you want to read it together. It will improve my eloquence. I have none of this, so let's go ahead and read this book, I guess. We'll cook another time. Shall we spend some time reading the book? Why not?
What's that?
Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why? To strike them down. To gain the upper hand, to exploit them without mercy. It's probably this one. To gain the upper hand.
Sure.
So that you can gain the upper hand perhaps.
No kidding.
Oh, I see. It feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be. I feel like paying close attention to the art of persuasion has increased my eloquence.
All right.
Yeah, I now know how to manipulate people. I'm great. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. What are we learning? There's still more left to be read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Come look at this.
Ahoy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at the midnight sun sands. The grandeur of it stirs something in each of them. Could a creature this large have truly existed? Or is it an oddity shaped by the sands? Another truth lost to time.
Is this another thing for Maria? This looks like a scene right out of Nausicaa, by the way. It looks like a giant ohm that has died and started to decay out in the sands. And now I want to go watch Nausicaa. Maybe I will. Whoa, what in the... Is that a giant sandworm husk? It can't be. It does resemble a giant sandworm, but I've never heard of one growing to this size.
Indeed.
A beast that large could be carved into a great many servings. Hulkenberg, no. No. You're considering how to eat it, aren't you?
Look!
Come now, your attention is focused on entirely the wrong thing. Cast your gaze downward at its feet and the sand beneath. It's just white sand?
What happened?
It looks like plain white sand to me. Really use those eyes of yours, my boy. See how each grain is clear as air. That means it's glass. The glass you've seen in the shop fronts of Brand Trad or within the Grand Cathedral is made with magic through a laborious and rather expensive process.
What?
So you're saying that this glass here was made naturally somehow?
No.
Not quite. For how could that be? For that to happen, this whole area would have had to been hit with a particularly eyebrow-scorching burst of intense heat. How intriguing. Perhaps an event of great importance once occurred here, the details of which we are not privy to. At this point, we can only venture assumptions and guesses, but I dare say this is a spot warranting further research.
Right then.
I'll just do some quick jotting in my notes.
Still, though.
The sand here is rather pretty. There's a dreamlike sparkle to it.
Yeah.
Truly, stumbling upon sights like this is the real pleasure of traveling. Certainly took my mind off our forthcoming bounty hunts. I feel like my wisdom deepened. Dang, thank you.
All right.
Right, I think the tree did increase our wisdom.
Hail!
Are you content with your findings? If so, I suggest we make our return.
Let's go.
Perfect. I've just finished my drawing. Take it, lad. I trust that you will deliver it into appreciative hands. All right, then. Last one back to the runner gets saddled with kitchen patrol. How childish. I don't think you want Hulkenberg to have kitchen duty, Nurse. She'll cook literal insects. If it's a contest you seek, then consider the challenge accepted. On your marks. 3, 2, 1.
Huh?
Huh? Hey, hold on a minute. I didn't want kitchen patrol. They cheated.
What do I say?
Whoa. Now this will not do at all. Gauntlet runner incoming. She's a stylish one, though, I must say.
Hey!
Ahoy, crew. I hereby challenge you.
Hey!
Hey, that voice sounds familiar.
Hurry it up!
Hurry on out now before I use my cannon to punch a hole in this heap. Bring it on!
All right.
Let her do her worst.
What?
What in the... They're already climbing onto the deck from the opposite end? Come on, we've got to go. You ready? Peril.
So it was your run. I thought I'd seen that craft before.
Hi?
Katharina, why are you in a gauntlet runner?
'Cause I'm in the running for the throne, of course. Isn't that why you're out here? I'm sorry, but the throne will be mine. I can't afford to lose. Not when true change is at stake. Here and now, nobody gets off easy. Not even you. Now let's do this, fair and square.
I thought you were gonna join my party.
Have it!
I don't think she's thought this through. But I guess we'd better put our dukes up. I know we've got some history, but we can't afford to let her beat us.
I mean, obviously, we can't afford to let her beat us. Slashy slash.
The freedom of I won't hold back.
How do you feel about wind?
Scour.
That's nothing!
Observe the let justice prevail.
What about
Oh,
ice?
shards of ice.
Oh, you resist that. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Ow? Ow?
Warrior.
Fine. Slicer
Hack and
then.
slash. I will fight with pride.
What do I want? No,
Is there
hold
another
on.
way? Let's work together.
I don't think I've seen Rider of the Blade. Let's see Rider of the Blade.
Go. Let's do this.
Maybe I have seen this. That did nothing.
Is that all? I can't lose. The Parapus are counting on me.
I will also help the Parapus. I'm an Elda. We're on the same side.
This is a joke.
You suck. I don't know that there's anything you can really do that will be helpful. Oh, lowers defense. That's useful. Go ahead and jump
Counting
thrust.
on you. Roll with royal knights.
Okay, that was actually really useful. Okay, now you slicer. Yeah.
I'll cut you down. Not done yet.
Ow.
This is a joke.
Stop healing yourself. No one likes that. Okay. Hulkenberg is next.
Seeker.
I guess I will heal
We can do this.
for the sake of not randomly dying.
Helpful as ever.
Let's do this fair and square.
And then we'll jump
We'll
thrust
team up.
because it dealt like 300 some damage.
Thus I end it. They yet cling to life.
That was good damage.
Please.
That was also good damage by her.
Nothing.
I'm happy I healed.
I shall vanquish evil.
Please stop. Thank you.
You having a laugh? Even in
Now
a
join me.
hand-to-hand fight, I can't win.
It's 1 against 3. I'm kind of cheating.
I can't take this. This frustration.
A soothing sweet bun. I stole her lunch.
Okay. Excellent.
Add insult to injury. Deal medium magic wind damage to one enemy. That's nice and all, but what if you gave me a multi-target wind move instead? What then? My rank went up? Sure. If you say so.
Damn it all! I've lost.
Unbelievable. Well, it turns out you're a real force to be reckoned with, Frey. I'm not a jerk, so I'm gonna say you too.
Right.
You're quite the force yourself. Yeah, of course I am. You even realize how much I train? But I'll say something about that power of yours. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know whether to be shocked or awed. Well, join me And you too can use this magical power, Katharina. And yet here we both stand together again. To tell it true, I was surprised when I saw you at the opening ceremony. I never knew you had kingly ambitions. It's complicated. I didn't know you did either. I want power. It's complicated.
Hey.
There are some complex circumstances having to do with that. Ah, long story, is it? Well, I'd ask, but maybe now's not the time, eh?
If you want my opinion.
My aim is simple. I want to help the Parapus. We're a poor lot, generally speaking. Not a lot of options for work, if there's any to be had at all. Good lot of us wonder if we'll even be able to afford our next meal. Not something we've got in common with other tribes. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Mustari, the Elda, and probably a bunch of other tribes feel the same. I watch my tribe struggle in an endless cycle of misery, and we can't even break out on our own.
What we have here is...
But now that anyone can wear the next crown, I'll put my life on the line to make it my head that does. And once I do, I'm gonna put a bounty on every rich and greedy jerk this country's ever known. You do it. I'll take every bounty and then you can just pay me really well. I'm down for this. Katharina for king. Almost said president. Plan's not half bad, no. We knock them off their mounds of money and use that to raise the poor up.
Oh, certainly.
Everyone would be working together to bring in those bounties, and the ones that do get riches and glory besides. I mean, yes, but then you just have to hope that those newly rich people aren't equally as terrible. How will you judge this?
About that.
But is it moral? How will you judge what's right from wrong?
Come on.
Well, that is for the king to decide, isn't it? I never asked about the specific details of this bounty plan, so I don't know exactly.
The truth is...
There's this Clamar who's been sort of the brains of the operation. Real brainy type, but he's nice enough. He's the one who suggested I take the throne. Said it would benefit my tribe, so I should take a crack at it. He's the one who pushed me to enter the race. He doesn't want people making fools of the Parapus, and he shed a real tear for us. I think you've been set up. I suppose not every Clamar is rotten to the core. Who's gonna tell her she was set up? Someone's setting you up to take on Louise, and you are not fit to handle that.
I suppose.
Tell me, what are your plans if you win the crown, Frey? Can't say yet.
Hold on.
Sorry, but I can't say just yet. She liked me telling her no? Okay. Ah, is that how it is? No, I really want to know. I'm gonna make you talk, so you better be ready for next time, okay? And I'm not yielding either. The future of the Parapus is at stake. Just join my team! I started with nothing but the clothes on my back, and I'm only where I am today by the strength I've earned and the blood on my fists. Now I'm ready to take on the world. I can sense Katharina's spirit of rivalry and her faint faith in me. Joined by team.
Never
Dang
felt
it.
so alive.
Brawler Enlightenment reduces the magla cost of studying the Brawler lineage.
See you soon, I hope.
Now that I've given the Brawler to 2 of my people, now it's cheaper.
And then...
Well, I'll be seeing you. Don't you take a beating before then, because I plan to be the one who delivers on that promise myself.